Kerri from the songbird where we believe that everybody can learn to sing. Now today I'm going to talk about what types of foods and drinks that singers should eat and drink, and also what types of foods and drinks that singers should avoid. Now, before we get into the content of today, I really want to let you know that I have a free resource that you are absolutely going to love. If you want to learn how to warm up properly in a way that's going to help you sound amazing and also to build your voice every single day, I'd love for you to get your hands on my free vocal warm-up guide ebook. So make sure you click on the link below to access that. All right, now let's get into the content of today. So what should you eat and what shouldn't you eat as a singer? Look, at the end of the day, a healthy body will facilitate a healthy voice. So in general, just eat healthy, hey? Don't eat crap. Don't eat junk, yeah? And I know, look, we all love to have a treat here and there, and that's completely fine. You know, I'm not saying don't ever eat junk food. I certainly enjoy some ice cream and chips. They're basically the two of my biggest weaknesses. And you know, from time to time, and that's okay. But as long as I'm not eating that every single day, then, you know, I feel like that's okay, right? So in a general sense, I just want you to know that just being healthy generally in what you eat and drink is going to help you facilitate a healthier voice. So that's the general thing. Now let's get into specifics. What are the things that you should avoid? I'm actually going to talk about that first, okay? Now, when I talk about these things to avoid, I'm actually not saying don't ever eat or drink these things. I'm really saying if you've actually got an upcoming gig, if you're about to perform, you know, if in some way you're going to be using your voice, whether it's to do a presentation or whatever, even if it's not singing, you know, these are the foods that you perhaps should avoid within 24 to 48 hours before it, just to help you have an optimal sound. All right, so I'm not saying do not ever eat or drink these things, okay? So the first thing to avoid is milk and really any form of dairy. You know, it tends to sort of coat the vocal fold. I mean, I actually don't really know exactly what happens scientifically, but I do know that every time I, you know, drink some milk or eat some cheese or something, within the 24 hours of singing, it's actually going to make my voice not feel smooth, okay? So that's something I'd really encourage you to avoid. The other thing would be caffeine. So coffee, tea, and I know a lot of you are probably throwing stones at me right now. It's like, how can I live without my coffee? I totally get it, because I don't drink coffee, but I am addicted to tea. So, you know, telling you and therefore telling myself that I shouldn't be drinking tea 24 hours before singing is pretty hard. I get it, you know. But here's what happens when we do drink, you know, caffeinated drinks, is that it basically dries out our vocal folds. You know, caffeine dries them out, and so of course when you have dried out vocal folds, they aren't able to vibrate as smoothly together, okay? And so again, you're not going to be in your optimum state. Now look, if you must have that cup of coffee, otherwise you're going to die, I totally get it, do it, but straight after it, just make sure you do, you know, chug down a really large glass of water as well. The third major thing that I would say to avoid is hot and spicy, like overly hot and spicy foods, right? That can cause acid reflux. It can actually make you cough a lot as well, which is not great for the vocal folds, right? The vocal folds bashing together like that, not amazing. It's going to make you produce a lot of mucus, which is make you go phlegmy, which is obviously not the best when you're wanting to sing with a smooth vocal tone, right? So they would probably be the top three food areas that I would say try to avoid in the 24 hours before you're going to sing, okay? Now, what are the things that you should, you know, eat and drink that are really good for your voice? So as I said before, just be healthy, right? But yeah, one of the things I'm going to say is water. It sounds so common sense and obvious, but we just do not drink enough water. And you know, you shouldn't be waiting until you're thirsty to drink, because when you're thirsty, it's already too late. Your body's already dehydrated. So, you know, if you're a singer, I just recommend that you always carry around a water bottle, you know, of some sort, and you're just kind of sipping through the day, you know. Getting that water in before you feel thirsty is ideal, okay? So stay hydrated, really, really important. The second thing I'm going to say is, you know, just for further soothing of your vocal folds and further kind of health for your vocal folds is honey, dissolved in water with a bit of lemon juice every day is really, really amazing. Same thing, like something like apple cider vinegar, in just a tablespoon of it in a glass of warm water with a couple of what am I even saying? A bit of lemon juice is also amazing. And the other thing I was going to say was throat coat tea. So these are just a few different beverages that are just, really, really good for your vocal folds, okay? That I really recommend that you get onto if you really want to feel great and have an optimal voice. So we've talked about water, we've talked about different beverages, and what's another thing that I would say? Look, I'm just going to say that as a singer, we have to understand that singing is a very athletic thing. It really is. You're using your body, right? It's something whereby if your body's feeling strong and vibrant and whatever, it's going to come through in your voice. So I would encourage you to really just eat, lots of protein and vegetable, fresh green vegetables and fresh fruit, just to really get that energy into your body, because when you get that energy and that nutrients into your body, you're also going to get that out in your voice, okay? So yeah, there you go. That's basically my quick recommendations for you of top foods to avoid 24 hours before singing, and also foods to really just get more of into your system as well, that are really good for you, and also just overall stay healthy, Songbird, and you're going to be fine. You're going to sound amazing, okay? Alrighty, so before we go, I want to let you know that if you do really want to go deeper and learn more and really take your voice to the next level, as well as take your confidence levels to the next level, do check out my Vocal Revolution program. It's a 20-module program with videos of me taking you through how to sing better, how to sing like your favorite superstars, and in a very sequenced step-by-step way. And you're absolutely going to love it. So again, click on the link below to check that out. And I'll see you next time. I am always believing in you, Songbird. Bye.